Hey everybody, I've been kind of watching the Discord over the last few days and I ran across this from Carm 3D, I believe, something about random select, and I thought that was pretty interesting that, you know, I wasn't able, I guess random select is part of Lightwave CAD if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if there's any kind of random way to select points or polygons within Lightwave itself. But anyway, beside the point. So I was kind of watching this because I was kind of questioning this too. If there is a random select tool inside of plain Lightwave, I didn't see one. Uh, I do have Lightwave CAD and it has one, and it seems to do a really good job. But I was kind of watching this and kind of wondering, okay, what's he going to do here? Uh, and so scroll down through here, and I saw this. Um, he used some node trickery to take a different approach to randomizing selection. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Uh, kind of looks like that might be a tree or something. So I'm just kind of watching this to see where this is going and what he wants to do. And here it says there's his results. Worked pretty well. So it does definitely look like a tree. Maybe he was trying to randomize the leaves in a tree a little bit, which, yeah, you'd really probably want to do that. So scroll down here some more, and it looks like this is a result. So yeah, it looks like that's what he was just trying to do. Uh, was randomizing, vary the leaf colors on leaves, so it's not all the same. Which, yeah, definitely looks very good. But I, after looking at this, seeing what he was doing, I thought, man, there's a way simpler way to do this, and I've been doing it that way, not this way, but the way I'm going to show you for gosh, 4 or 5 years, I guess, maybe longer than that. So why don't I just show you how to maybe randomize something like this, leaves, whatever, uh, and we'll just go over into Lightwave and let's take a look. So I don't really have a tree, so but I had this plant, these ferns, and all these ferns, they're basically, it's all one surface. If I go over here and pick ferns, you can see they're all the same. So, we could randomize the selection and, change things up on a per poly basis or per leaf basis here. But uh, that's I don't do that. I use surfacing nodes to kind of randomize everything. So, and what do you really want to randomize? You probably just want to randomize, the color a little bit, to maybe some of them are dead or whatever, but you just kind of want to randomize it so it doesn't look. And to be honest with you, this doesn't look too bad just the way it is. This texture's done a pretty good job of, making it look pretty decent. But anyway, let's get to it. So, how would I go about randomizing this, on all these? Uh, well, we would start maybe by getting some kind of a color corrector or something, uh, so that we can just, vary the color maybe. And let's see, there's got to be a couple of them here. Color tool, yeah. So yeah, we can use this one here. So we can pipe this into there, that into there. Nothing's changed. But when you open this up, you can vary the hue and so on and so forth. So that could be useful. We can vary the hue. But the problem is, it's doing them all the same. So, that's not very good. So how do we go about randomizing this effect? Well, let's grab a mesh part. So I think we want to just go in, just type in part. Let's see, mesh part. Here we go. Let's grab this, and then let's grab a scalar add. Oh, if I spell it right, scalar add. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this mesh part, which is this part index, and basically, okay, you can see here the object is self. So we're working on our self here. Basically, this mesh part is, think of it in modeler uh, as a group of polygons that are connected to one another. So when you like use your select connected tool, it brings up those that are connected to each other. So that's kind of what it does. It's looking at that. So what we want to do is we want to take our item ID, and add it in here. We're going to add the two together. Okay. And now we want to get uh, just a regular scalar. And we don't want to add, we just want a scalar, simple scalar. Where are we at here? Right there, constant. No, not a constant, sorry. Random, that's what we want. We want to random, because we want to randomize that. So let's go here, and we don't want that. We want the one that comes with Lightwave. There we go. So we have our random scalar, and we're just going to plug our result into the seed, and that'll randomize the selection. And here we have minimum and maximum, so we can control, the effect of this. And then all we do is take the out, and we'll just plug that into the hue, and there you can see we've randomized the hue. Let's pump that up so you can maybe really see some changes. So yeah, we've completely randomized the look of those leaves. Now let's try to be a little bit more realistic here, and maybe put it into the saturation. See, and that's way too high. And maybe make this 0.3. And now you can see that we've kind of randomized the look of those. 1.5. Yeah. And just screwing around here. You can do the same. So here, we have some that are a little brighter than the others, and you just plug it into all these different things. And then don't be afraid, to copy this and paste it and run that into there, and then muck about with, one over here as well. And so you can kind of change everything up. I mean, that definitely doesn't look very good, but you get the idea that we're able to randomize the look without going through and making a polygon selection here. And then the other downside to this is that you'll end up with a bunch of different surfaces over here that you got to kind of control and deal with. And this is pretty simple. I mean, it works for this. What else could it be used for? I mean, basically anything, I guess, that you want to kind of randomize, the hue, saturation, and brightness of something, and, just to give a varying effect. So I've been using this, like I said, for a number of years, and it works really, really, really good. So, and I mean, it doesn't have to be anything, in nature. You just think something crazy, and any kind of material or surface that you want to randomize. Now they have to be, separate entities here, connected together like these polygon leaves. Let me just show you those real quick. See, they're all just kind of, hit select connected, and but they all have the same surface name. So, and the other thing too is uh, this is something with the Lightwave that is kind of broke. I should say, you notice that when I went to, made these changes, and I just hit save to save that real quick. Now you don't see, the texture map on there. So what you have to do, and hopefully Lightwave Digital will fix this, you just copy this principal BSDF, run the color in here, and then run this to your OpenGL, and you'll get the image back on your model in OpenGL. So anyway, if anybody was interested in that, or or if that helps anybody, and it's just a good way of. Now I'm rambling on, but it's just a good way to randomize things. So, all right, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.